Hey there, welcome to Guncraft. In the previous video we determined that hickory was the most bulletproof wood that I have available, and in this video we're going to put hickory to the test. We're starting out with 22 long rifle. I'm going to compare pistol and rifle rounds. Alright, P22, Ruger 1022. So the pistol round was the top one, the rifle round was the bottom one. So the rifle round, did it really come out? I think it did come out. The pistol round definitely did not. So that's pretty cool. Got one here. It's 1.5 inches. Let's see what the Ruger 1022 does with that. As I suspected, it would not go through that. 9mm on 1 inch of hickory. That went through. 1.5 inches. So we need to go to 2 inch on 9mm. I gotta say, so far the 9mm is impressing me. I didn't think it would be punching through 1.5 inches of hickory. Two and a half inches. It went in, came out obviously, went in, did not come out. So it'll do 2 inches and a little bit. That's it. Let's hit 2 inches with a 38 special and see what that does. 38 special revolver. So that's the entry, and even though this board's kind of split up, it did not make it through 2 inches, which surprises me. Now let me show you something here. So there's the 9mm round. It went through 2 inches, and there's the 38 special round, which is about the same caliber but significantly more powder. However, these are hollow points. So I think what happened is this one just dumped its energy spreading out into the wood very, very quickly, and I don't have any other rounds for this, so it's just not going to penetrate. This little round actually penetrated more than that as far as getting through wood. Cool. And now, the king of the pistols. This is an FN57, shoots this mean little round. Small caliber, lots of powder. It's actually about the same caliber as a 223 though. Let's put it through its rounds and see what it'll do. I think I'm going to start at 3 inches. There's our hit. And it did not penetrate 3 inches. How about that? That is surprising. Let me hit it again. Nope. So the first ones I shot were these Hornady High Performance VMAX 40 grain. I'm going to try just a full metal jacket American Eagle, also 40 grain. I don't know what's going on with the tip on that Hornady. That might be a hollow point. So let's see if the full metal jacket does better. So you can barely even see the entry, but it did penetrate. So yeah, those Hornady rounds must be hollow points and really opening up. Alright, so here's a 4 inch with the FN57. That's not an exit hole. That's just a knot. Yeah, the exit would have been somewhere around in there. So the 5.7 is somewhere between 3 and 4 inches. Just because I love my Colt, we're going to shoot this again with the 223. In, very out. This is 5. Entry, no exit. Okay, so between 4 and 5. So an extra inch of penetration. An extra inch of penetration on the 223 round. That shit never gets old. This is the round that an AK-47 shoots. This is for this SKS. I'll shoot the 5. Look at that. That is impressive. It went through 5 inches. I was not expecting that from that round. 6 inches. Entry. Exit. I'm kind of astonished. So now we are going at 7 inches. Entry. Yeah, it exited. The thing is, I was hoping that would stop it because that's not the best. I'm trying to save this for other guns coming up. I don't think it would really go through that. All right, well, I'm gonna turn it over to the good side. There you can see that's a much better side. It's not all cracked up. Let's see if it'll go through that. It sure did. Wow. All right, we keep going. We got 8 inches here. Entry. You've got to be kidding me. So let me shoot this thing dead center. I was trying to save this board for a stronger gun, but apparently not. Entry, exit. Right through 8 inches of hickory. That is impressive. So 9 inches. I always dreamed of penetrating 10 inches. It did not. This is my father-in-law's gun, and this ammo is really old. I'm kind of curious if it's like steel cased or something. I just cannot believe how effective that was. So somewhere between 9 and 10 inches for the SKS. 7.62 by 39. I'm definitely going to have to step it back down for the AR-10. There's no way an AR-10's going through that. We'll see. Some of you might recognize this AR-10. If you don't, what have you been watching? 10 inches of hickory. It did not penetrate. Okay, I hit it right there. And it knocked the back off, but I don't see an exit. So now we're going down for this AR-10. This is 7. Okay, that went through. And you can see it hit there. Okay, so the AR-10's between 7 and 8. So I've got 3 more guns. This is a 270. That round is the same amount of powder about as a 30-06 with a lighter, faster bullet. I think I hit right there. Still nothing went through. Nothing can get through the 10-inch chunk yet. 8 inches, 270. I hit a little low. And it did come through. Okay, we'll leave it at that. This is my buddy's 300 Win Mag. This is a custom-made long-distance rifle. Very, very nice gun. I think this has a good chance of going through that 10 inches. No. Man. Well, we know the 300 Win Mag would go through what a 270 would. So I'm not going to go down to 8. That board's all busted up anyway. Let's try the 10 again. We'll give it another shot. No pun intended. Entry. No exit. This chunk of hickory is undefeated. Well, that's it. I can't beat the 10-inch hickory. Tried everything I had. Oh, wait a second. I do have one more gun. I doubt that one would... No, that wouldn't be able to do anything to it. No. All it is 50 BMG. Look at that thing. Thing is huge. So yeah, let's come at it with this and see what that does. I'm going to move back a little bit. That's just standard ball, full metal jacket ammo. Alright, here we go. I think that might have done it for the 10-inch hickory. See, I think that's our entry. And that is our very, very exit. Okay, 13 inches of hickory. Almost knocked the table over. Wow. Entry, exit. And then it came through down here. Camera, you're lucky to be alive. 13 inches of hickory, take 2. Entry. Very exit. So I'm out of good hickory, so that's the end of the video. Sorry. Yeah, I'm full of shit again. Okay, so I've got a new hickory block, one that's in good shape. It's 13 inches. And these blocks are all, some of them are not shot at all, but they're in good shape. So my total depth here is 30 3/4. Now, if it doesn't come out the side, I don't expect it to be able to go all the way through that. That's, I mean, even a 50, that is an awful lot for it to be penetrating. So this is actually about the same amount of wood that the AR-15 went through when it was the 2x8s. So what do you think? Is a 50 going to go through that? There she is. 50 BMG standard ball ammo. 30 inches of hickory. There's our entry point. It knocked some down, but that is a clean block, so it did not go all the way through. It didn't even go all the way through that. Check that out. Surprisingly, it's not hot. And I got this ammo from Lake City. They said it was standard ball ammo, but that's not lead. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so How deep did it go? Almost 16.5 inches. Impressed, surprised, thought it was going to go further than that. Hickory's pretty tough stuff. I'm not sure if I'm surprised that it went through that or surprised that it stopped. Let's try an armor penetrating round and see if it makes any difference. Here we go. In. Oh, look at that. That is sweet. So it went right through this guy and blew it all apart. There's pieces of it out here. And then it split this guy. Did an about face. That one's still hot. I think the other one wasn't hot because it lost all its jacket. Look at that thing. How did it do that without even like deforming? That is amazing. Still intact. I ought to reload it. You can see the rifling from the barrel right there. It imprinted from going down the barrel. That was just over 18.5 inches. And it did stop in that board, but it pretty much annihilated it. So it will go through 18. One more thing I gotta try. So this is all my 2x8 stock. That is 48.5 inches of solid 2x8. And then I put all my cedar underneath. I'm going to try to keep the shot down there, but if it wanders up, a little bit of cherry and poplar. So this is all soft wood for 66.25 inches. And then we'll see if we hit this hickory behind it. I don't feel like splitting this stuff up, so, you know, I'm going to use the 50 to do it. That's the most efficient way, right? Here we go. I think it came out the side. That's disappointing. Yeah, see, it did not go through that. It came out right there. I'm gonna give that one more try. It'd be sweet if I could get it to go all the way down. So much energy doesn't want to stay in that narrow channel I've made. All right, we have some kindling. No, it came out again. It's interesting because I'm hitting it on the right and I'm oriented the correct way, but it's just curving out of there. It's not going to go all the way down. And twice I've sent around right by this camera, but it's still working. So this is a powerful little neodymium magnet, and here's most of the rounds that I was using, and you can see nothing there. And then let's go to that, well, I'm going to skip it. We'll come over here to this AR-10 round, not magnetic, and then here's the 50 BMG. And you can see it's sticking to that. It's kind of weak. This is the armor penetrating round that's sticking more strongly. And here's the rounds that I shot. So that core is steel in the regular round, and then this armor penetrating round is more steel. Now, this round right here is the 7.62 by 39 that it's performed so well. And you can see that thing is
it's pretty much solid steel. Interestingly, it's even more magnetic. Like it'll lift from the very tip. This doesn't do anything from the tip. It's not even pulling. It starts to be magnetic right around there. And then same with this, even the AP round. So this old round is it's basically a steel core, and man, it really penetrates. I guess you can see there, caliber wise compared to the AR-10, not a whole lot of difference. Powder wise, significantly less, but because that round is steel, it punched through a lot more. Pretty confident to say this 270, if this had the same steel round with all that powder and a smaller caliber, that should have penetrated significantly deeper, and it actually did less.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. So how bulletproof is wood? Well, depends on the wood, and it can stop a 50 if you get enough of it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you next time. Don't forget to check me out on full30.com. I've got a bunch of stuff over there that YouTube has pulled off of their site. I've also got it on Gunstreamer.com. Check me out over there. What do y'all think of this beast? Want to see more of this in the future? Give me ideas in the comments. We'll see what we can do. See you on the next one.